guys, it's Traeh, and today's video is a natural hair horror story, you guys' favorite here on my channel. Now, I know I've been MIA with the horror stories. I know I've been ignoring you guys' comments. You guys have been flooding me with comments saying that you want to see natural hair horror stories. Like, all of these other videos are okay, but we want to see the natural hair horror stories. And I've been politely just scrolling past those comments because when I did do my natural hair horror story series, a lot of you guys were saying that you missed my regular content, and I was just putting out natural hair horror stories for an entire week. And last month I did it for 13 or 12 days. I filmed natural hair horror stories for 12 days. So I get why I was getting the comments of you guys wanting to see other content. So I decided to flood you guys with a whole bunch of other types of videos just so that you guys can have like a nice mixture of videos. So now we're back with the natural hair horror stories. I know you guys are excited just as much as I am to have these natural hair horror stories back. So yeah, let me know if you like the natural hair horror stories, or if you want to see my other types of videos that I've been posting, or if you want hair tutorials. Let me know what you want to see, because I'm going to be filming what you guys want, because you guys are watching them. So I need to know what you guys want to see, because you are the viewers, you are my supporters, my subscribers. So I need to give you guys what you want. So let me know down below what you guys want to see from me. If you're here for the horror stories, just say I'm only here for the horror stories. You can save the other stuff. If you're here for everything, just say, Trail, whatever you post, I'm gonna watch. Notification squad, you know, all of that. So let me know what you guys want to see. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because just because, okay? Just because. And let's just jump into this crazy freaking horror story. Y'all, I miss saying that, so I'm gonna say it again. So yeah, guys, let's jump into this crazy freaking horror story. Alright, y'all. Also, before I read the horror story, I want to let you guys know, if you want me to feature your horror story on my channel, you have to email me at sendtotraeh@gmail.com, and hopefully I will feature it soon. So yeah, let's just jump into it. This one is kind of long, so I'm gonna stop rambling. The email says, "Hey Traeh, I have been watching your vids for a few months now, and I have to say I love your natural hair horror stories. I stay up all night binge watching them, and honestly I think you got me addicted." Now y'all need to go and binge watch these natural hair horror stories. I have them in a playlist, so just kick back, relax, and enjoy the horror. Okay, I'm sorry in advance, as this story is quite long, because there are two parts to the story. The first part is the actual horror story part, and the second part is what it has led to. Alright, it's kind of long, y'all. Go get you some snacks, you know, make you some dinner, breakfast, lunch. I don't know what time you guys are watching. Go make sure you have something, because it's a long one. So it was around early 2012, and I had long full hair. Even though I am a mixed race, I had 4A, 4B hair that was pretty long, just under my shoulders. Growing up around a white mother with long blonde hair, I always wanted hair like her, and I wished that I could look exactly like her. As I grew older, I was around 8 at the time, I found out that there were things called relaxers that could semi-perm my hair. So me and my mom went to the shop to buy a dark and lovely relaxer. The next day, we booked an appointment to go and do my hair in the salon. Since my best friend knew the woman and I had done box braids there once, I was confident that it would look really nice and she wouldn't mess up my hair. I got to the salon, and usually there is a wait. I waited 20 to 30 minutes to get my hair relaxed, and when it was my turn, the woman decided to wash my hair and feed her children at the same time. Okay, I was only a little girl then, so I kept my mouth shut. The woman kept the relaxer in my hair for around 15 to 20 minutes, and when she washed it off, my hair was neck length. I was so upset that I lost my length, but I had straight, glossy hair. A few months went past, and my hair wasn't reverting. I started to get scared, but I decided to wait a few more months. It had just turned July, and I was going on holiday. My hair was damaged and dry, and I knew that there was no hope for it. My mom tried many oils and shampoos and different gels to help my hair, but there was no hope. My hair was dry, brittle, and damaged. When I got to the hotel, I tried to wash and brush my hair out, and loads of hair was falling out, and my hair got shorter and shorter. Deep down, I loved my hair. I was just embarrassed about it because I was different, and I was the only mixed girl in my class. Fast forward 4 years and my hair is still damaged. I have a big afro, but it isn't the same as before. It is afro straight, and now if I straighten it, then it's just below my ears. Now we're on to the second story. So I went to a salon I had never been to before, and the same friend recommended it. Wait a minute. So the stylist did your relaxer, you lost a lot of length, your hair ended up being dry, damaged, brittle, all of that. So you went to this stylist that friend recommended. And after all of that happened to your hair, she recommended another stylist. And you decided to go back to her? She has long hair, although it is texturized, but it's full and healthy. When I got to the salon, the woman doing my hair was doing box braids for a girl and was doing them carelessly and extremely tight. She left no baby hairs at the front, and it looked like she had the biggest forehead. The woman snatched her edges. I will find her and I will tell her you're selling edges. LOL. I mean, if all of y'all want to go to these stylists that rip out your edges, okay, leave you edgesless, then you need to come my way, because I'm selling the edges, because it seems as though it's hard for you guys to keep them, so I'm selling them. Okay, so yes, find her and tell her to come my way. I'm just joking, y'all. Anyway, before I got into the chair, I told her don't do it too tight, and when she was braiding, if it was too tight, I would notify her. Okay. She had been doing my hair for around 3 hours, 30 minutes, and I was starting to get tired and bored. As she did the last few, she did them extremely tight, and I told her to stop, but even the less tighter version was still tight, and she did it next to my edges. When she was finished, I looked in the mirror, and I looked just like an egg, like the girl who did her hair before me. When she was finished, I looked in the mirror, and I looked just like an egg, like the girl who did her what? I guess like the previous girl. I said thank you, and I left enraged. When I got home, my head was very sore, and I took painkillers, ibuprofen, and paracetamol for a week. Oh my gosh. I kept my braids in for 3 weeks and 3 to 4 days. When I took them out, the area around my edges was throbbing, and I noticed that she gave me a bald patch because of how hard she tugged my hair. I correctly unmatted my hair with conditioner until it soaked in, and I used my fingers, not a brush. I successfully finished all the braids, but the one bald patch on my edges really pissed me off. I called back, and she blamed it on my hair because it was too short, when the fact was she did them tight and pulled incredibly small pieces of my hair to make one braid. I knew this because my braid twisted around. You know when you go on a swing and you turn around to make the chains twist? That's exactly what my hair looked like. And to get the extensions out, I had to unravel my hair. Now my hair hasn't grown back from when the woman relaxed my hair, and I want to do a big chop, but everyone in my school is judgmental. I am very chatty and confident, although the only thing I am not confident in is my hair. Thank you, Traeh, for reading this. Good luck on the new baby. Thank you so much. Alright, y'all. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I notice a pattern with all of these daggone horror stories. It seems like the same things happen to all of these different people. Let me tell you. Let me explain. Person goes to a stylist recommended by a friend, a family member, somebody. Or they find a stylist on Craigslist. I'm just saying, we had stories like that. So they find a stylist, okay? They go to a stylist that somebody recommends. They end up pulling their hair too tight. They speak up, or they might not speak up, and nothing changes. Their head hurts, but they still decide to leave the protective style in, thinking it's going to get better, and it may. Okay, you might not get a headache anymore. You're taking your pain pills, so you think everything is good. Once you take the hair out, your hair is gone. Like, literally, once you take the hair out, you take your hair out. That has happened in so many. I need somebody out there to count how many times this has happened in one of these natural hair horror stories. Like, I literally need somebody to count, because it seems like the same thing happens in everybody's daggone story. But nonetheless, nonetheless, so the thing that got me was the fact that you seen her braiding someone else's hair extremely tight. Okay, so you already knew that this woman braids tight. Okay, so you still decided to, you know, get your hair braided by her. You told her not to make them too tight. You told her you would let her know, and she still made them tight. Now, you said the last few braids were extremely tight, so I don't know if she finished the ones in the back, or sometimes they actually start in the back, so maybe it was the ones up top. You said closer to your edges, so probably the ones closer up top. And you said that your head was extremely sore. Now, here's the thing, y'all, okay? Here's the thing. No matter how much money you spend, okay? No matter how much money you spend, or how bad you really like the style, or you really want the style, if it's hurting you, you need to take the hair out. You need to take it out, because then you're going to email me. You're going to email me. Now, would you rather have a cute style that's going to last you a few months or so, or do you want to have your edges? Like, it's kind of like, which one do you want? Because a lot of you guys are choosing this one. You're choosing the style over your edges, and then you email me. Stop popping pain pills to lessen the pain. You need to take them out, okay? Take them out. That's the moral of this story, okay? Take out the style if it's too tight, because a lot of these protective styles aren't doing anything good to your hair, but pulling out your hair and ripping your hair out. So stop. 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 A lot of people think that just because they're doing a protective style, it'll make their hair grow. A lot of people think that, like, oh, I'm gonna get braids and it's gonna make my hair grow. But if the braids aren't done right, it's actually gonna pull out your hair. So sometimes protective styles aren't that daggone protective. So that's the moral of this story. And you said that your hair hasn't grown back, and that's just extremely unfortunate, just for a temporary style. Like, it's not really worth it. And you did say that you want to do the big chop, but everybody in your school is judgmental, and you did say that you're the only one at that school that's a mixed race, so you're kind of scared to do the big chop because you don't want them to judge you, make fun of you, all of that. Now, what I want to say to that is you have to kind of ignore them. You gotta, you gotta kind of have this mentality where you just don't care what people say, because people are going to talk. Okay, people are going to talk. People are going to have something to say. And just try to be confident. Know that you are beautiful. Your hair is beautiful. And just ignore what they have to say, because people are going to talk. Let me tell you, people are going to talk. You have to tune them out. Focus on you and what you got going on, and ignore what they have to say. You are beautiful, and I wish you the very best on your natural hair journey. Do that big chop. Ignore what they gotta say, and rock your big chop with confidence. So yeah, if you guys want me to make a video on how to be confident with your big chop, let me know down below, and I will do that video for you guys, because I know that that's something that a lot of people struggle with. They want to do the big chop, but they're afraid of what others will say. So if you want me to do a video on that, I definitely can. Leave her some encouraging words down below. We need to support each other. And yeah, thank you so much for emailing me your natural hair horror story. Like I said before, if you guys have a natural hair horror story that you would like me to feature here on my channel, definitely email me at sendtotraeh@gmail.com. And if you're happy that natural hair horror stories are back, let me know in the comments, because I'm glad they're back. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
Give me another hour or two. Hour with you. Why you bothering